Be off.
Ahoy, Captain. What can I do you for?
Tell me about Rimaro.
Aye, sure. When I were a wee swabby, fresh to the sea, it were Rimaro that showed me the ropes and rigging. More than that, he kept his weather eye open for me.
He plucks at the fur at his elbow.
The sea be a right poxy oar on occasion, and life aboard the Sorcerer, that and more. Malnash, our ship hunter, she were all wet and bothered for doing me harm, and Rimaro. He protected me. Mentored me too, learned me letters and navigation, handed down the Principe traditions. In time, we became close as kin or closer. And the Sorcerer, my family.
Were you romantically involved?
Why, Cap? You be feeling a bit of the old envy?
He grins, bumping his eyebrows twice in quick succession.
Nay, we never shared a bunk. Not that I'd have kicked him out of a hammock, but, like I said, we be family. He never took advantage.
Okay, that's enough about Rimaro. I think we had this conversation before, because that rings a bell. Is it possible to be in a relationship with any characters, or do some characters have very specific, like, some are, like, open to female or male, others are open to only male? Like, how does that work? I'm curious.
Damn me, the cops run dry.
Agrasima, Casita, for taking me on.
I thought Aethys was too busy kicking over islands to blunt his teeth with mortals.
Takeo scrutinizes you with an unreadable expression.
What say? You must take something from all this idle chatter with the gods.
Aethys was more curious about me than I was about him.
And you knew things he did not. Ah.
Takeo bites his thumbnail.
For what does he listen to you, then? The gods I know are tight of lip and hard of hearing.
He's searching his feelings and needed a mortal perspective.
I could not imagine the inner workings of a god.
He trails off, looking away.
But then, I am not meant to. It is for mortals to flail in the darkness, I say, while gods point us toward light.
Better that they let us figure it out for ourselves. As he weighs your words, Takeo winces a little.
To be worshipped. To have others interpret your design.
Takeo sighs, pulling back his hair.
It is not fair, I say. For what should a god worry about such cares, when theirs is the hand on the tiller?
Takeo spreads his palms and frowns. Maybe they worry because their hand is on the tiller.
Then maybe they did not always doubt themselves. At some time, they felt certain.
Takeo nods to himself and bites his lower lip.
The gods grow. They are like the Adra, holding Aora in place, I say, moving too slow for mortal eyes. At least Aethys has you to keep him in check. What happens when we catch up to him is something for future Takeo to worry about.
He smiles wanly. The world around you darkens, and once again you feel an insistent tug for your attention, the pull centering from Takeo's soul.
Scratch under the wet clay of any artist, and you hatch a lifetime of fear and doubt.
Andra props her chin on her fist and studies Takeo with a sigh.
My boy doesn't fear the gods. He only fears what he'll compromise by living up to his potential. But isn't it easier to let sculptures represent you? Poor thing. Nothing he does could disappoint me. But that is a mother's prerogative.
She pulls away with this wet, slapping sound. You receive the mental impression of a wink. The water reasserts itself around you. Takeo wears an uncertain smile, tipping his head inquisitively. Let's be off, bro. Let's be off. She's saying it's on her character sheet.
Captain, a word? What, did Ishi defecate in your favorite helmet or something? You've spoken to Aethys, which means you know what we're up against. If the fleet sailed up to him and fired every cannon at once, I imagine we'd have a fighting chance at taking a chip off his kneecap. There's no stopping him, is there?
I'm following Barat's instructions. Our course will become clear in time.
I'll tell your friend to point Aethys and his giant green ass towards another archipelago. Because he's stepping all over the future of Rawatai.
How we doing, guys? My shoulder's hurting like crazy. I don't know why. Ah, Jesus. She sighs away from her tension, rolling her shoulders and cracking her neck.
I suppose there's a certain appeal to recognizing the inevitable. We don't have to waste our breath trying to stop it.
Care to elaborate on that?
It reminds me of the first time I shot to kill.
I'll have to hear this.
There he stood, a pirate captain barking orders from the forecastle. Out of everyone's range but mine.
Maya holds up her hand to frame a distant spot.
The wind toyed with us. I took aim, never thinking I'd make the shot, but then I felt this awareness, like someone out there was aiming me. A cannon blast took me by surprise. I squeezed off a shot, expecting it to fly wide, but the bullet took my target between his eyes.
She traces a circle over her brow.
I don't know if Bareth kicked open a door or the Sky Mother held my hand, but that man was meant to die. I've got that same feeling now. Better or worse, I know that Aethys is meant to succeed.
Oh. Ever question your career choices?
Choice is a funny word. I never planned to live by the gun. One day I put a bullet through a Bronzoa while the Ranganui happened to be watching, and the rest was history. I can still take pride in my work, if that's what you're asking.
Time will tell if Aethys getting what he wants is good for the rest of us.
Hope I didn't take the wind out of your sail. Whether or not we can change anything, at least we can say we were there.
You're right,
That's what
man,
most
but that
people
wasn't
get.
on purpose. I had some questions.
I've got some answers.
No? Okay, we're gone. Yeah, but the thing is, I can't see her character sheet unless I take her with me. As far as I know. So I can't see what she's up to unless I take her in my group. A colorful parrot alights on the railing of your ship. A missive bound to its leg bears the sigil of the Kahanga tribe. Read. Queen Anikaza missives. Captain Shino, it would be my honor to host the savior of Asango at the Kahanga Palace. The Kitaka is a city for Uwana and outsiders alike, and there is no shortage of work for Kith who are determined to be as useful as you. Should you have the stamina for a good climb, the palace atop the Serpent's Crown could be your second home. Think on it. That is weird, because it's weird wording, because we've met with her. It's really, really weird wording. So we have to go here. Here. Then back down here. And then out on foot. Let's go on foot. I want to explore the island first. No. Aquamarine. You're cutting your way through the dense, hilly jungles of the west of Nikataka when you stumble upon a small campsite. At first it merely appears abandoned. The 2 tents present have collapsed, but then you see the bodies. 2 corpses torn apart and mostly eaten sprawl across the dark earth. Search it. The campsite has been the campsite has been thoroughly destroyed. The tent lights crushed as if under some great foot. A kettle rests on its side. You very nearly caved in, and the fire has been stumped out. The bodies, what's left of them, bear the tattered remnants of the robes and holy symbols of the Downstars. The trees to the south hunch bent aside, as if whatever caused this carnage came from and left by that direction. Search for... Examine the tracks. You recognize the large, uneven, roundish tracks as those of a lurker, a massive conglomeration of carnivorous plant. You also note a wide groove down the center of the track. It seems the lurker were dragging something heavy behind them when they left. Search for salvage. A few hide antlers and other trophies lies around the camp. A small chest buried in the collapsed tent contains a variety of fresh food. Dude. Search for the presence of spirits. You focus your watcher abilities, opening yourself to the presence of any lingering essence. A vision tugs at you, dragging you forward like the rushing current of a flooded river. You see the creature nigh twice the height of a human, standing among the ruin of your campsite, eating the corpse of your fellows. Vines and moss hang from their amorphous, bark-covered form. Lurkers. Waves of anger and fear wash over you. Anger and fear, but also faith in Aethys' return. And, with a prayer on your lips, you fire arrows from your enchanted bows, each as cold as sleet. You hear a rushing sound to your right and turn to face it. The vision ends abruptly. Having finished looking over the camp, you take a step back towards the path. Want to put that lamp of yours to use, Shodi. Rest now, my brethren. I promise I will safeguard your journey. Head bowed, Shodi sways her lantern for a long while in Arves, providing ample time for the missionary's soul to accept the pull of the light. Bury the bodies. The dark soil is soft, and within a couple of hours you have dug a hole deep enough for the remains. You lower them into the ground and cover them, consigning them to the wheel. And the cycle continues. Though the body is thusly shucked, the soul will find its way to a new beginning. Shodi bows her head. Okay, follow the tracks. The creature seems to have put no effort into hiding their tracks, and you've easily followed them deeper into the jungle. The path enters a clearing, and you almost walk into it without recognizing the danger. From the edge of the foliage, you see numerous lurkers among a few bulbous dank spores. The primordials remain almost entirely still, seeming no more threatening than the trees that surround them. Sneak closer. You creep into the clearing only to catch your foot under a root. You exhale an involuntary gasp of pain as you wrench your ankle in your fall. Oh shit. The lurkers away ahead turns towards you and you hear more trashing knees in the jungle behind you. Damn it! I should have gone with the spell. Should have gone with the spell.
Word.
Being done.
something to put a little...
Okay, we gotta kill them faster than this. Let's do...
pep in my step. I guess this is it. I can score one for Keith. Use something to put a little pep in my step. Madico.
I did not, because I never played that game. So that wasn't me.
We're all in this together.
What just killed me? Wow. What the hell? How did I just die? Whoa, bro.
Poison. Perfecto. Mow it. Poison.
Please don't.
Feels like wading through mud up to my... Hits.
I'm feeling the strength.
Heather, what are you doing? You're killing us, bro.
Better than that.
Quick, point me at Paladin.
Hey. That wasn't that bad.
American Blanca. I cannot last much longer. I have been poisoned.
Yeah?
This is rough, bro.
Mow it. Perfecto. Ixmaru.
Oh boy. Ow.
Gina before I hurl.
Charmed again. God damn it!
Hey. That wasn't half bad.
I'm fixing to be sick.
Of course, she's charmed again.
That'll teach you.
God damn it. Do you have to be charmed for this long?
Moe, Ixie, on. Moe, Ixie, on. I'm fixing.
Charmed for 16 seconds? Bro, what are you doing?
To be sick.
This thing isn't doing the job.
No penetration.
Death take you. I need healing.
She's dead. Well, that went well.
Could use something to put a little pep in my step.
We got destroyed. This new difficulty is no joke. We would have won this fight, I'm sure. Prior to the patch. Now, dude, that's rough.
Take that.
I'm fixing to be sick. Guys? Help! What? I see where you're... I reap what I sow. I'm sorry, but you have to be...
Diveros.
We're okay with him being in front. It's fine. He's a tank. He'll survive.
Death is the true atonement. I'm fixing to be sick. I need to hit with some.
You don't have enough penetration? Why doesn't she have 3 potions? She's supposed to get 3 potions. Okay. No, he has a strong defense against that. Let's try... That is Crush and Corrode. He's sensible to Slash. I don't have any spells that do Slash, do I? It's Corrode. Best I can do maybe is Blind.
I need to hit with something else. More where that came from. Mo, I don't mean to alarm you guys. But I... really use some healing. I won't let you down.
Okay, lady, you need to heal right now. Not tomorrow, not in, like now. Shit.
Mo, Ixie, on.
Let's go, bro. Let's go, bruh. Bruh.
For Keyleth. You're just... I'm out. Death is true atonement. I'm cutting you down. I got it's immune.
Okay, we need better penetration for this. We need this again. But now that we're close to the pack, let's go, bruh. Let's go, bruh.
I won't let you down. This
That was dangerously close to me being dead.
more where that came from.
This is much better. We're doing so much better.
I got you.
Corrode. Boom! And not a single loss. Yeah, we did this fight much better the second time around.
Look for you.
Oh yeah, Frostseeker. The Ranger Alice of the Blackwood acquired this bow from a vagabond mage after she and her weasel companion Liza rescued the man from the captivity of Garland the Ice Troll. The mage used the troll's dying tears to infuse the bow with the power to shoot arrows of enchanted ice. From that day forth, Alice was never seen on patrol without the bow in hand. Call forth the freeze of the breath of the ice troll Garland attacks enemies in a cone, dealing freeze damage, encasing them in the ice. That's pretty cool.
You need my help? Real quiet now. I see where you're going with this.
Really? Oh, a charmed
We
dog.
must do what we can do.
Trixie.
Care told me that.
Aww. Dude, that was great. It's pretty cool. Let's do a hard save. And we're going to call this a day for now. For now. Because I'm coming back later, guys. I'm coming back later at around 6:30, maybe 7 p.m. EDT. And we'll do more of Pillars 2. The reason why I'm stopping now is because I have some stuff to do. And also, my shoulder is really hurting hardcore right now. I'm going to try and rest maybe on it. Or like lay it on the side in such a way that maybe like it feels better in like a few hours. But yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching the stream. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all the support as always. Like I said, I'll be back real soon for more Pillars. Before we go though, I wanna shout out a couple of you because you guys have been great. And here we go. Enrage with the host, Serathia with the host. Also, we had Sty that subbed for a tier 1 sub. We had Lipin that resub for 8 months. Thank you very, very much, guys. I really do appreciate it. You guys are just, you're great. You're wonderful. Thank you so very much for that, guys. Like I said, be back soon in a couple of hours, maybe like around 3:30, in 3 hours, 30 minutes, and or 4 hours, and we'll play more Pillars. Have a great afternoon, guys. I'll see you guys tonight, and get ready for E3 this weekend. It's going to be great. Love your faces, and hang tight because I'm going to be hosting somebody. Have a great one, guys. Bye-bye.